talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I'll bet that. Ooh.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling iron? Well, let's talk. But before we first continue, that little thing inside your head that keeps you from saying things you shouldn't, I don't have one of those. Let's talk. I put information out there. You guys share your information. And a few people have written me and asked me about what's going on with the carriers and the CCAs. And the CCAs were mad because the carriers were getting too many hours. They were getting booted to the side. And then the mail handlers was losing some hours. And PSEs were getting sent home for weeks on end. We got the PSEs, which were the clerks. You got the mail handlers, which were losing their hours. We got the CCAs, which are the carrier craft, where they're getting their hours cut. And is it only the non-career people? Because people are getting hired on as career now, which is a great thing. But I got an email from somebody that's a actual career carrier. And this is just a question. And maybe I'm just asking for your opinion. Do you believe that the carrier craft is under attack? All the crafts, I believe, are. And I'm just curious. Again, this is curiosity. Because first, I'm gonna read a message, and the message is from. Thought I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm definitely not. I don't know. So the person said to me, the postmaster. Because we had a long conversation. I'm just jumping into the end of it. The postmaster said that they are having CCAs come in later so that they don't milk the clock. This is what she said her boss told her. Now, do CCAs really milk the clock? You guys milking the clock? I don't think you milk the clock. And, you know, I thought it could be just maybe that one station, but you know who you are, wrote me an email, and I'm going to read this email to you guys. It says, "Yo, Jay, I know you refer carrier related stuff to a separate link on your page, but I just wanted to share this with you. Not asking for advice, as I've been carrying mail honestly and diligently for 17 years. Thank you very much for your service, and you're probably one of them that have seen things change dramatically and have already taken action to deal with the situation, but I still want to share. Personally, I have never felt as stressed and worn out as I do in this era we can define as the during and post-COVID-19 era. I carry in an affluent suburb where you don't have to look over your shoulder. Everyone is pretty pleasant, and I average around 5K in Christmas tips every year. Sounds good, right? What's the problem? The new phenomenon known as stationary time. Somebody elaborate on what stationary time is, because I have no idea, but I do know. Meaning periods of standstill time longer than your 30-minute lunch break or 2 10-minute breaks. This Friday, my AM supervisor, who never carried mail, that's the problem right there, never carried mail, openly stated on the workroom floor during our daily stand-up talk, "You guys are not fooling anyone." You see, I'm gonna stop right there. Mr. Supervisor, why do you speak to people like that? You need to go back and start to learn how to be a manager. Get some managerial skills, because in the position you are in, even though you're getting paid managerial skills, money, you ain't fooling anyone either, because you talk like trash. Back to the message. We know what's going on out there, and you better get your act together. Who talks to another adult that way, except for the trash management? I hope somebody in management is listening, because if it disgusts you because it wasn't you, just know this is going on nationwide. A few minutes later, same supervisor called me in the office and showed me a piece of paper with 4 time frames written on it. The first of 4 was 19-minute period of time I attend a doctor's appointment down the street using my lunch break. The second was a period of 15 minutes of stationary time, which was due to a flat tire on my LLV, causing me to have to wait for supervisor, the same one that I'm talking about, to bring me a new truck. Just to be clear, these stationary times are predicated on the scanner not moving. Like when you're at your doctor's appointment or lacking the use of your vehicle due to a flat tire. Yet this was a supervisor standing in front of me and spouting on the workroom floor, claiming I'm a time thief. Either they have short-term memory or they just shit stupid and completely incompetent. I'd go for the second part there. But wait, it gets better. The third time was my 29-minute, which was lunch break, and the fourth was 11 minutes, 10-minute break. So in conclusion, I'm being accused of stealing 1 actual minute of time for a break period tracked by our scanners with no actual physical presence of a human being to confirm I wasn't actually performing work. Yet this supervisor was telling me a doctor's appointment, flat tire, and lunch break are being tracked as time thievery by the district manager. The district manager. Basically, this 2-day period has drained me of all hope that this place could ever improve, at least for mail carriers. And let me conclude by saying I don't toot my horn about much in my life, but I'm a damn good carrier, and I've witnessed years of unaddressed time wasting, piss poor attendance and lateness, and all the isms that the old head within the white beard in your last video described. This has ultimately become the cornerstone of toxic work environment in the carrier world. Like I said, just needed to share this and ask nothing but your voice to air this out if you choose to. So, what do you guys think? What do you think? My opinion, I think that their upper management, because the joy is trying to save money every direction and make people like damn robots where they don't stop for anything. I think that they're just going beyond. They're doing unnecessary garbage to try to, what is it called? Micromanage every single craft. And it's you can't really do that to a career person. But if this is being done to not only the non-career, but the career people as well, this should raise some alarms. And this is where I would say to management, get yourself some new managers, learn them on how to speak, because they speak like garbage. Because there will be a day that one of these people just decides to quit, and then they'll just spaz out like the last guy in my last video said. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't wish for it to happen, but these people are human beings before they're postal workers. And if you talk to them like trash, one of them gonna react. They're gonna give you the same energy that you give them. Just because you get paid a little bit more doesn't mean that you could talk to somebody. Because the day that one of them speaks to me, a father of 6, a grandfather of 6, a few years away from half a century, you think you're going to speak to me like I'm your child? Well, we'll leave it at that. Learn how to speak to your fellow employees, because you're not better than them. And then I would dare say, where's the union? Why can't the union step in and say, hey, man, I heard that dude talking to you like that. This is what you need to do. I would file an EEO. I would file a grievance. I would say cease and desist. Whatever the union could do, because they have more power than they put out there. Seriously, the union's supposed to be there to help enforce the contract and not allow any forms of discrimination. And I don't know, I don't want to babble on with this too much because this can be really touchy, but this goes on in every craft. I'm just asking, what could be done? Because as I said before, the people up top are watching, and I'm hoping that somebody's going to listen and just wipe and clean this slate, get rid of these overpaid people. These people that used to carry mail, get their nails done, now they're making $76,000 a year. Yeah, I know who you are. Get promoted, get the post office to pay for their moves. And they're just trash. They're trash for human beings. Get power, and that is horrible. Somebody that's been there for 17 years should never have to feel like they're being targeted for doing their job from somebody that's incompetent. And the other lady that wrote me saying that they're cutting hours back because they don't want them to just sit around and waste time. When do CCAs waste time? They're probably the ones that get drilled harder than any other craft. This is foolishness. But again, this is just me putting some information out there from you guys, and I'd like for your opinions, because the same people that wrote this are the same people that are watching. Leave your opinions in the video description, in the video comment section. All right, this is JH, and we out. Yo, this is off the chain. So I know this is kind of late. Some of you guys ain't gonna get to see this late, but ladies, this is something you can hook up for your husband. Check that out. Oh, yo, get out of here, dog. Look at this. That's nice. Oh, yes. That's for Mother's Day. But ladies, get something for Father's Day. Because my ace boom coon over there, she hooking it up. She thought she just did t-shirts. Let me see what else she got there. She hooked it up for my son. End of the school year. There it is. For Miss Larson. Yes, indeed. Can you open that one up? Oh, this is flavor of the month. Just talk about creativity, and she's a postal worker. There it is. That's beautiful. That is it. And she's a talented cookie. And then we got something here. This is the one that makes the cups. They hooked this one up. Y'all get out my kitchen. Mind your business. All right, let's see. We're about to make a video, and then we got all the goodies that came in right now. My son likes to be the extra and does stuff for the end of the year for the teachers. And check this out. Oh, this is the one that, oh, check this out. This right here, custom made for the teacher. If your children want to give a gift to your teacher for the end of the year, check this out. This together, I'm including all of the, ooh, look at that cup there. That's nice. Hey, instead of buying your teacher an apple at the end of the year, no. Got a little pen that says, I can't read. Teach. Oh, teach. There it is.
Love.
There it is. Love.
Little picture frame.
Picture frame. What's the teacher's name on it?
You want your pencil bench.
A pencil bench. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. But that's nice.
That's pretty cool.
Right. Hey, when you got your fellow postal workers that are skilled at doing things, please support them. She's about to retire, no matter how young she looks. We're trying to get her out the way.
I'm one of the old ones. 26 years.
In the world and in the way. She knows it. She knows it. She knows it. But yeah, check it out. Make sure y'all hit them both up, because they're both in the video description. All right? Let's make it happen, baby.